Yes, good morning, everyone. Sir, yesterday we started discussion about multi-threading. In the multi-threading, main concept is multitasking. So multitasking is nothing but we have to perform several tasks simultaneously. Is called as a multitasking. In that, there are two types are available. One is process-based multitasking. Second one is thread-based multitasking. Process-based is nothing but operating system will take care about the process-based multitasking. Being a programmer, we have to concentrate on thread-based multitasking. So we have to create multiple threads and we have to assign the independent task of the same program. Such a type of concept is called as thread-based multitasking. Main development application areas are video games, animations, multimedia graphics. At that time, we are using this multi-threading concept. How to create the multiple threads means there are three ways are there. One is without using any class. Second one, extending the thread class. Third one, without extending the thread class, three ways are there. After that, I'm explaining how to create multiple threads. Next, extending thread class. Whenever you are extending the thread class, you have to use compulsory run method override. If I'm not extending thread class, any class name, any method. And one program explained without multi-threading, how the time taken to execute a program. With multi-threading, the main advantage is we can save the time. Now, in Python, every thread by default some name is there. It is maybe given by the Python virtual machine or maybe given by the programmer. How to identify the thread name means that is test.py. Here from threading import star, sir. Sir, how to get the current thread name? Yesterday I am given current underscore thread is the one method. It is given current thread object. In that we have to apply the name attribute. Then you will get the current thread name. So first function current underscore thread. Instead you have to give attribute name. Automatically it will display who is executing my program. Command prompt. D drive, current working directory, py test.py, sir. So who is executing my program? Main thread. So child threads also created by my main thread only. So main thread is my program. Now I want to give my own name to the thread. Okay. Current thread dot name equal to I'm given Sunny. Now I need to ask what is my current thread, sir. That is getting the thread name and set the my own name. Now what is the thread name? Sunny is the thread name. So by default, Python virtual machine, the name is main thread. If you want to change, if you want to give your own names, you can provide your own names also. That name is called as Sunny. We can provide it. That is make a heading setting and getting name of a thread. Setting and getting name of a thread. Every thread in Python has a name. Every thread in Python has a name. Every thread in Python has a name. It may be default name generated by Python or customized name provided by programmer. Every thread has implicit variable name to represent name of the thread. So thread identification number. Thread identification number. Every thread have internally one ID is available there, which is generated by Python virtual machine. That ID I want to identify. How to check the identification number means here take one function def test is the function. It is a child thread. Child thread, sir. Here I want to ask this identification number child thread ti identification number. How to get the child thread identification number means first of all you have to read current thread object. Okay, IDENT is the variable. So automatically it will display the child thread number. Create object for the thread class T. What is the target? Target equal to test, because test is my function name. This target is the test. Now T dot start. Automatically it will display the child thread identification number 28276. Sir, the last line number 7 can be executed by who is executing? ఈ లైన్ ఎవరు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తారు? మెయిన్ థ్రెడ్. బికాస్ T job is only test only. Once it is completed, child thread was terminated. The rest of the program executed by main thread. So main thread is also having one identification number. Child thread number 4412 18196. Sir, internally, if I'm using here, it is child thread number. If I copy paste this line here, am I getting the child thread number or main thread number? Child. Main thread only. I want to access child thread number outside. How to access? Within the function means okay. Current underscore thread. What is the current thread? Child thread. But I want to access outside. Ikkada line number 8. I want to access the child thread number. If I run the program, just heading will be displayed child thread, but this number is main. This one, both are same. This one is the different. You can check it. ఇదిగోండి, these two are same or not? అంటే both are main thread, child thread కాదు. I want to access this number 31380 into here. How to access outside of the function child thread number? What is the meaning of current underscore thread? Who is the running current thread? Current thread ante outside main thread only. Remove this. Can I give T? What is the T? Child thread reference. Automatic copy. Now you can check it. Child thread numbers both are same, not same? Yes. Main thread number is different. So by using the reference variable, you can ask, then automatically it will display the child thread number. For every thread, internally, a unique identification number is available. We can access this ID by using variable ident. What it is? Ident. No. So next method is active underscore count. Active underscore count. This function returns how many number of threads currently running. That number will be displayed. Then we go with active underscore count method. For example, here I have a function is there display. Here I want to current thread dot name comma just so and so thread is started. Okay, done. This thread time I can provide at 3 seconds. And after 3 seconds, this thread will be terminated. Because I'm waiting 3 seconds, program sleeping state in the 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, thread will be ended. Now, I'm not creating any child thread. I have to just print the number of active threads. The number of active threads. So what is the functions are active underscore count. So in this program, how many threads are there? Only one. What it is? Main thread. So the number of active threads are how many are available? Only one. Because my program executed by main thread only. So active threads only one. Now I have to create the threads. How to create the child thread? Thread class object. What is the target? Display is the target. If you want to give the child thread name, give an argument, keyword argument name, child thread ones are. What it is? T1. So you can create your wish any number. 2, 3. Child thread 2, child thread 3, given T3, T2. Now I am asking how many threads are there in my program. Oh, time import. Sorry, how many threads are there currently? 1, 3, 4. One. So in this total program, I created T1, T2, T3. 3 child threads are there. And this code executed by main thread. So total how many threads are there? 4. Here total threads are only one is there. How many are there? Only one. The reason is what they're asking active threads. Active thread means whenever I can run the program, only main thread is active. We are not started the threads. Now you can ask T1 dot start, T2 dot start, T3 dot start. Now how many threads are there? 4 are there. Number of threads first starting 1, 3 threads started. Now 4, 3 threads ended. Sir, every thread time is how much time? 3 seconds. Ante after 3 seconds, all the threads terminated. I am asking after 5 seconds, I am asking now how many threads are actively? Only one is there. Because after 3 seconds, all will be closed. The last line executed by main thread, only one is there. And first one, 3 started, 3 plus 1, 4. 3 ended, finally main thread is there, only one. That is the meaning of active underscore count. This function returns number of active threads currently running. Next function, enumerate. Enumerate. Sir, enumerate means the enumerate function returns currently how many threads are active count will return how many threads are there, that number 1 na 2 na 3 na 4 like that number will be returned. But enumerate function will return currently active threads in the form of list. For example, here two threads are there or three, not required, remove, remove, remove. L equal to enumerate function, print the type of L. It is a list. Enumerate function return list of all the threads. What is the type? List type. In the list, all the threads are available there. I want to read one by one thread for thread in L. Print the thread name. Thread name T dot name. Now check this. Child thread 1, child thread 2, main thread. Three threads are there. Three threads are ending. List of threads it will be returned. The thread time is 3 seconds. Time dot sleep 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, if I'm asking, only one thread is there, that thread. Because all the three threads are terminated. All active threads currently running. Mhm. Next function is alive. Whether the thread is currently active or not, it is telling. If the thread is live running, it will return true. If the thread is terminated, it will return as a false. So here two threads are there, sir, T1, T2. I can ask print T1 name Is live dead? I can ask is alive. T1 dot is underscore alive is the function. Same I can ask T2. Present both are active state only. Started, true, true. Once it is completed, end of the session, you can ask after 5 seconds, two threads are terminated. It is giving as a false. Because threads execution completed their work. Only main thread is there. Child thread 1, child thread 2 are false. That is called as act is underscore alive. It is to check whether a thread is still executing or not. It is to check whether the thread is executing or not. So next method, join method. Join method. Yesterday, somewhere else, I'm using this method in last program. Here, with multi-threading, I used the join. Now, what is the use of this join method means? Sometimes a thread want to wait until completing some another thread. Then I have to go with which method? Join method. For example, so there is a from threading import star, import the time module, displays the function for I in range of 10, print. This thread name is Sita thread. So now Sita thread will be executed how many times? 10 times will be executed there. For example, your only one thread is there, child thread, the target equal to display and give the reference variable t dot start. Only one thread is there. Sita thread executed 10 times will be executed. But now, whenever executing, Sita is sleeping 2 seconds. So first time executed, sleeping 2 seconds, executed. Now immediately coming into the another person. So that is Rama thread. So now what will happen in this case output? Here Sita thread execution going on, middle Rama thread will come and disturbing to the Sita. Again, Sita thread executed, in middle Rama thread came, again Sita thread is executed because multi-threading means both threads are executed simultaneously. Whenever Sita is sleeping, Rama will come and disturb to the Sita. So what I was doing is, I want to tell to Rama, don't disturb to the Sita until completion of her work. Then I need to go with t dot, what is the function? Join. Then what will happen? Until Sita completion of her sleep, Rama don't come and disturb to the Sita. Previous case, Rama in middle coming and disturb to the Sita. Now he is waiting until completion of Sita sleeping. So Sita thread is running, Rama is waiting only. Once Sita completed, then only Rama is coming. Then we need to go to which function? Join function. So one thread wants to wait until completion of another thread, we go to the join. For example, sometimes in this case, I have to provide a join of 5. Then what will happen means, previous Rama is traditional Rama, he is waiting until completion of Sita sleeping, he is waiting. But this time he is the modern Rama, he is waiting only 5 seconds only. After that, in our wait, he will come and disturb to the Sita. Only 5 seconds he is waiting. Now came into the picture, disturb to the Sita. So that is called as time period also you can provide. How much time you have to wait one thread? 5 seconds or 10 or 15, your wish that is. Such a type of thing is also possible. If you are not providing any time interval until completion of one thread, second thread is waiting. If you given time period, such a time only it is waiting. Then we go with which method? Join, join method. If a thread wants to wait until completing some other thread, then we go for join method. బుక్ అయిపోయిందా? The above example, main thread waited until completing the child thread work. We can call join method with time period also. T dot join of seconds will wait specified amount of time. So next concept is daemon threads. Daemon threads, sir. Sir, daemon threads means, for example, if you go to the movie, in the movie on screen, some people will be there. Hero, heroine, villain, comedian, so many people are there. But for that movie, the background, there are so many people are working, like producer, director, makeup man, main makeup man, choreographer, music director. So many people are working to the background. So the people who are working in the background people, those are called as daemon people. These hero, heroine, all these are non-daemon people. Because if there is no makeup man, For cinema, there is no makeup man. What about heroine position? Nothing. We are not able to see the heroine face. Okay. So main makeup man is giving full support to the heroine. So the heroine very beautiful means see some movies, heroine some very beautiful. Same heroine some another movie, not like that because of makeup man only. So they will give full support to the front end people. For example, a person walking on the road, suddenly he fall down. Immediately we have to check his heartbeat, working or not working. Sir, suppose your heart is not working. What about your position? Dead. So internally your heart is working and we have to check his breath is working, not working, pulse is working, not working. As a human being, life means internally some things are working on there. Your liver functionality, kidneys, heart, all these are. If anyone is failed, gone. Call came from God. Ante. So like that, so internal parts, those are, they are giving full support to the human being body. Same in the movies, how the back end people, they are given same concept. The thread which is running on the background, such a type of threads are called as daemon threads. These thread will give support to the non-daemon threads. Best example in our object oriented, I explained one concept, GC, garbage collector. Sir, this garbage collector is running front and background. Background only. Whenever your memory full with the objects, useless object, the garbage collector will come and destroy the objects. It will give the free memory. So garbage collector is always running on the background. That is the best example for who is working on the background will be given to the front end support. But in my program, main thread is responsible to run the program. Main thread is daemon, non-daemon. Main thread is always non-daemon thread. Because main thread is observe how to check it from threading import star print. How to check current thread? Current underscore thread is a function dot. There is a attribute is there daemon. What is the meaning of daemon attribute? Means it will return two values, true and false. True means the thread is daemon. False means it is not a daemon thread. So this total program executed by main thread. So automatically it is telling main thread is daemon, non-daemon. False. Ante main thread is not a daemon, non-daemon thread. So always main thread is non-daemon only. Now this main thread can be created child thread. For that threads, I have to give a nature of the daemon nature. So simple thing daemon is nothing but the thread which are running on the background, which will give support to the non-daemon threads. Such a type of threads are called as non-daemon. By default, main thread is always non-daemon only. But how to give the daemon nature to the thread means simple. You have to current thread kada, current thread dot daemon equal to what I'm given now? True. Then what to do? I'm given daemon nature as a true. Now you can ask, is it a daemon or not? By default, main thread is what it is? Non-daemon. Because of this attribute, I can make it as a true. Then automatically what will happen? That nature will be changes. It will become a daemon nature. But here, a small thing is there, that is, you are getting error. Check the error, runtime error. What they are telling? This one. Cannot set daemon status of active thread. Ante active thread means whenever I can run this command py test.py, who is activated? Main thread. Ante main thread started. Once the thread started, not possible to give in the nature. So always main thread is non-daemon, as it is not possible to set the main thread nature. Only child threads you can provide. Because once I run the program in PyCharm also, if you run button, main thread activated. Once the thread activated, daemon status is cannot provide. So, sir, daemon threads. Hmm. The threads which are running in the background called as daemon threads, sir. The threads which are running in the background are called as daemon threads. The main objective of daemon threads is to provide support for non-daemon threads like main thread. Whenever main thread runs with low memory, immediately Python virtual machine runs garbage collector to destroy useless objects and to provide free memory. Main thread runs with low memory. Immediately Python virtual machine runs garbage collector to destroy useless objects and to provide free memory so that main thread can continue its execution without having any memory problems. We can check whether thread is a daemon or not by using daemon attribute. By using the daemon attribute. So by default, main thread always false. We can change daemon nature by using daemon property t dot daemon equal to true. But we can use this one before starting of the thread. Before starting of the thread, that is, once the thread started, we cannot change daemon nature. We will get an error, runtime error. So before starting only, you have to set the nature. Once the thread is activated, not possible to set the nature. Hmm. So main threads are always non-daemon. Main thread is always non-daemon, and we cannot change its daemon nature because it is already started at the beginning only. Sir, what is the default nature of daemon means? That daemon nature will come to the threads from the parent to child. For example, if the parent thread is daemon, automatically child is also daemon. So daemon nature coming from the parent to child. Same. If the parent is non-daemon, child is also non-daemon. అయితే here I have one doubt is there. Main thread is daemon thread non-daemon? ఇప్పుడే చెప్పా మెయిన్ థ్రెడ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ non-daemon. Who is creating child threads? Main thread. మరి అప్పుడు based on this statement, if parent is non-daemon means automatically all child threads will become non-daemon. మరి how it will be proved? First statement. మరి ఇప్పుడు all child by default non-daemon అయిపోతాయి కదా. మరి how to prove that one? If the parent is daemon, child is daemon. What about the first statement? How to create? Main thread is creating child thread na? But automatic child thread non-daemon. Okay. Who is creating child thread? Subthread. Okay. Sir, చూడండి first of all, default nature. Default nature. By default, main thread is always non-daemon. But for the remaining threads, daemon nature will be inherited from parent to child. By default, main thread is always non-daemon, but for the remaining threads, daemon nature will be inherited from parent to child. That is, if the parent thread is daemon, then child thread is also what will happen? Daemon. And if the parent thread is non-daemon, child also non-daemon. First example, sir, this one. If the parent is non-daemon, then child is also non-daemon thread. Main thread is non-daemon, so automatically main thread get child thread. It is also non-daemon. Check that first program. Def, there is a one job is there. Print, it is the child thread. Create object for the thread class. Target equal to job. Give the reference variable t. You can ask print t dot daemon property. Automatically we will get false because this child thread can be created by main thread. Main thread always I am telling it is a non-daemon. So automatically child thread will become also non-daemon. Check this. It is going to false. T is the child thread. Daemon nature false means it is a non-daemon. Because the reason is parent is non-daemon. That's why child is also non-daemon. First one proof. Parent is daemon, then child is also daemon. How? So ఇక్కడ child thread will become non-daemon false. So for this example, if the parent thread is daemon, child thread is also daemon, but all the child threads can be created by main thread. But all child threads are not a non-daemon. Observe carefully. I have import the time module. This is the job one. Job one execution started. I need to ask current thread daemon or non-daemon. First to take the current thread object, current underscore thread, comma, sorry, name. Now I need to ask, is it a daemon or not? How to check that means current thread object dot, you can ask daemon. So T is the target is job one, give the thread name, it is a child thread. Now T dot start. In this example, carefully observe, job one is there, the job one executed by T target. This T can be created by main thread. Main thread is non-daemon. So automatically this T will become as a non-daemon. Check it. Child thread is a daemon or non-daemon? Non-daemon. Because parent is created there. That's why non-daemon. The first one, this is the proof for this statement. Now my thing is only this one. How it will become parent, how it is there means. I want to set the daemon nature before starting. And can I set d dot daemon equal to true? Yes or no? Yes, then automatically T will become daemon thread or non-daemon? Daemon. Then T is not a non-daemon. it is the daemon nature I can provided there. Once it is there, sir, inside job one, you have to create another thread. Target equal to job 2, name equal to child thread 2. So give the CT. Line number 6 can be executed by main thread or child thread. Child thread, because the total code is available in job 1. The job 1 can be executed by who executed? T. Until this time, this CT can be created by child thread, not the main thread. Here, no main thread involvement because this total job 1 executed by T. Now, okay. Now you need to ask that child thread is daemon or non-daemon. CT is daemon. CT dot, the attribute is daemon attribute. CT. Done. Now, job 2 కావాలి కాబట్టి declare one Python function def job 2. Because the T target I'm giving job 2 na CT, that's why print job 2 execution. Now, automatically this child thread is created. T is a daemon. Automatically CT is also daemon. You can check it. అదిగోండి child thread is daemon true. CT is also daemon true. Previously main thread is non-daemon, child is non-daemon. Now this CT is created by child thread, not the main thread. So all the child threads are by the nature coming from parent to child.